Yo, welcome back to EM World Media. Today I got a brand new story for y'all, the R. Kelly trial. So as y'all know, R. Kelly's doing a 30-year sentence due to his accusations of messing with underage children. And recently on June 10th, he has filed a motion to be released early on home release due to death threats from a member of the Aryan Brotherhood named Michael Glenn Stein, which is crazy. So yeah, R. Kelly saying the dude came up to him in jail, right? And said he was hired by BOP officials in the jail to actually assassinate him, right? Which is kind of crazy. You know, they got a famous man. Let's put aside all the allegations with R. Kelly. They got a famous man in jail, right? And they're sending inmates inside of the jail to target another wealthy black inmate that's high profile. That's kind of wild, to say the least. So, my take on it is, I want to play devil's advocate here, just a little bit. Devil's advocate here. I'm gonna give two sides of the story. One, maybe, just maybe, it is a conspiracy going on in the jail system where the government officials are sending certain people with backgrounds to go harm high-profile black inmates. Just maybe that's really going on. And if that's the case, I do say that they have R. Kelly released on home release. I would say that is, yeah, you can't. That's unconstitutional. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're in jail, you're not an animal. You're not a lab rat. You can't just have me in any situation where you can harm me in any sort of way. That's against my constitutional rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm in jail for whatever the hell I did, but I can't be harmed or put in bad situations during my stay here. So let's just say that's conspiracy one. Two, this is me playing devil's advocate. Two, R. Kelly is a smart ass man. R. Kelly is a smart ass man. Do you hear me? I'm gonna tell you why. When you're in jail, you have a profile like R. Kelly's, everybody loves R. Kelly. Even with all the allegations going on with R. Kelly right now, people are still banging R. Kelly's music. To this day, people are still banging R. Kelly's music. R. Kelly has enough push and pull in that court system, because I've heard he be singing for the inmates and everything. I've heard that, like live and direct. I'm talking about people that I know personally, that while they was in jail, they said R. Kelly was singing to the inmates. You hear me? Singing to the inmates. So it is possible R. Kelly got one of these inmates that befriended him, who's probably not getting out anyway, you know what I'm saying, to just say, I was sent to kill you. So he has a reason to file that motion, because dude's not getting out nowhere. And I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. I'm gonna give you his whole background, little story. He's not getting out no way. So R. Kelly can get this dude to say, you're a racist. You just tell them that you was sent by the government officials to kill me. That way I have a reason to get my black ass straight up out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's just conspiracy number two. All right, so let's get into these allegations. The words they said, what was his name? Michael Glenn Stein said was, I had been sent to kill a very powerful person inside of the prison, Mr. Kelly. His life was absolutely in danger. Direct quote from him. I had been sent to kill Kelly. I told him the truth. I told him that I had been sent to kill him. His life was absolutely in danger. His exact words. So they filed on June 10th. They filed R. Kelly's attorney, Bow Brindley, Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Beau, bow, whatever you want to say. Brownlee. He said, Mr. Kelly's continued incarceration while he knows his life is in jeopardy constitutes cruel and unusual punishment. Bow Brownlee speaking to Entertainment Weekly. Immediately after our motion became public, Robert was thrown into solitary confinement. He cannot make phone calls to his family. He has no access to the commissary. The worst of it is they have told him that as long as we keep up our investigation and our motions, it's only going to get worse for Robert. That sounds pretty deep, bro. That sounds pretty deep, bro. For real. So it's like, okay, so since you can't kill me in here and you want to fight it, you want to throw me in a hole and make sure that I have no access to no family. I can't talk to nobody. I can't let them know what's going on in here and blase. That's pretty deep, bro, on one hand. On the second hand, I'm going to be playing devil's advocate the whole video. Stay with me. On the second hand, when somebody puts a threat on your life in prison, yes, they will put you in solitary confinement by yourself, away from these type of people. That is actually something they do. So when you're high profile like that and people are putting threats on your life, they do put you in your own like PC thing, you know what I'm saying, to where you are confined from all the other inmates. So if you do say technically there is a threat against your life, you would want to actually be away from all the hoopla. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. I would think that you'd want to be away from all the nonsense going on. That's just me playing devil's advocate on the other side. But, you know, let's continue. So it says right here, the 20-page emergency motion filed June 10th in federal court includes allegations that 3 senior Bureau of Prison officials, that's why I keep saying BOP, 3 senior Bureau of Prisons officials approached Michael Glenn Stein, that's the inmate that was sent to kill him, a terminally ill self-declared Aryan Brotherhood commissioner, to kill Kelly in exchange for an escape opportunity. So they're saying they sent him in here and they got the whole Aryan Brotherhood thing going on, and he's a high-ranking commissioner in it, to kill Kelly in exchange for an escape opportunity. That's deep. That's very, very deep. If this is true, this prison system, this prison, wherever they're at, is going to be looking at a big time lawsuit if they don't get Robert Kelly out of here. They're going to be stepping in the name of love. Stepping in the name of love soon. But anywho, they say claims that attorney-client communications were stolen and used by prosecutors, and that witnesses were coerced using those communications. All right. The communications used for the whole setup, they said all the evidence of that was stolen, so they don't have no trace. They covering their tracks. Okay, let's keep going. They said details of a second Aryan Brotherhood inmate approached in early June to kill Kelly and Stein, including discussions of poisoning food or commissary items. Let me just keep playing devil's advocate. So like I said, they put him in solitary confinement, right? Wouldn't let him get commissary. The way the legal documentation is going, it sounds pretty accurate. If these are the type of things that is going on, you would not want to get the commissary and be around these people, bro. If you're saying you want to get poisoned, I'm just playing devil's advocate, both sides. Who knows what's what? Who knows who's who? But you know what I'm saying? Why would you want to get commissary if they have plots to poison your commissary food? But let's continue. Deeper filings note constitutional violations. The motion argues federal officials orchestrated a suppression of evidence via illegal means. That means Kelly's 8th Amendment rights have been violated. Okay, suppression of the evidence, not keeping them in a safe environment, and including all the correct details to do a proper investigation of if these claims are legit or not. They're hiding it away. All right, this is what R. Kelly's attorney is saying to them, and this is why they're following the motion. But all right, besides all that, I want to get into a little background of this Aryan Brotherhood dude, Michael Glenn Stein. This is his official background, and I had to get my receipts on here so I know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? He's an Aryan, and this is real information. You could look this up. It's definitely legal information. You go look it up. His name is Michael Glenn Stein. He's an Aryan Brotherhood He's of Aryan Brotherhood affiliation. Stein identifies as a longtime commissioner, claiming he had authority to order violence within the gang. Health status: he is terminally ill with cancer and was allegedly offered early release in exchange for killing Kelly. You see what I'm saying? He's already gonna die in that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? So it's like on both sides. Even if he was cool with Kelly and let him know ahead of time, you get what I'm saying? He could have been sent because he's gonna die in that motherfucker anyway. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna die in that motherfucker anyway. So he really could be an agent of destruction used for Kelly. But on the other hand, if R. Kelly is using him as the face to just say he's doing these things, you understand? Either or on either side. You get what I mean? Even if he's with Kelly and he's not with Kelly, him by the dying there, he has nothing to lose. So him even being involved in this, it doesn't benefit him no way or the other. He could do whatever the hell he needs because he's going to die in there. But anyways, violent history. He has filed over 100 civil suits and was convicted in 2015 of threatening a federal magistrate judge and a federal prosecutor via letters from prison. So prior history of violence. That goes along with the story. February 2023. Instructed by a BOP official at Supermax, Colorado to execute high-profile inmates. This is on file, though, G. This is on file. So my thing is, you've been instructed already. It's kind of going along with the storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of going along with the storyline. And I'm like, yo, like, it looked kind of wild with his criminal history, and he's already in there. You get what I'm saying? But if R. Kelly already knew his criminal history, and it's like either or, you know what I'm saying? October 2023 through March 2025, transferred to North Carolina at Butner, eventually placed in Kelly's unit. Pay attention. He was placed in Kelly's unit. February to October. How many months is it? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 months. 8 months later, they put him right in Kelly's unit. Now, if you already have a criminal history from a previous Supermax facility of being ordered to execute high-profile inmates, why are they putting him right in the same unit with R. Kelly? It looked kind of crazy, don't it? That's your former charge already. That's your former dealings you've already had, bro. And they're putting you right back in with another high-profile. It looks crazy. It just looks crazy. May 19, 2025. Signed declaration admitted he intended to kill Kelly, but changed his mind. What made him change his mind? What made him change his mind, bro? That's why I said it's a two-way street. I'm trying to play devil's advocate here. Either he really is an assassin in there, and he's really killing these type of people, you know what I'm saying, these high-profile people, or maybe he really ended up liking R. Kelly, you know, and they're using this, you know what I'm saying? I gotta play both sides, bro. Either or and all, bro. They got this motion out. I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is just my personal thing, bro. Aside from all the R. Kelly allegations with the kids and with the young ladies and all that, I don't support messing with underage women at that type of age at all, or any type of age to begin with. But R. Kelly is 58 years old. He's 58 years old. Okay. This is going to be a hot take. A lot of those young girls that were sent to R. Kelly were sent to him by their parents, right? By their parents. They were solicited by their parents. R. Kelly's 58. He's been popping since he was 20 something. That's 30 plus years of activity. And for him to just now be going to jail for these type of crimes, when now he's on the tail end of his career, there's no juice for him to have and give these people. It was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing a lot of that in the media now lately, even with Diddy, with the girl claiming that Jay-Z solicited her when she was underage. It's just a lot of that Me Too, it happened to me type thing going on. And it's like, these things need to be discussed when they actually take place. This is something that I advise to be a new thing. You know what I'm saying? These things need to take place directly when they happen, not 20, 30 plus years later, especially when everybody knows. Everybody was aware that R. Kelly was married to Aaliyah. She was underage for the longest. Why are y'all waiting? Why y'all waiting till now? Why y'all waiting till now? For real. It's just, it's sad. It's very, very sad. R. Kelly, I know he has to be a man of a lot of different interests, if you get what I'm saying. A lot of different interests, if you know what I'm saying. So the things he does to make that type of music, I mean, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. It's like nobody's making no song about a grown woman unless she's like butt-ass ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can put two and two together. You can put two and two together. It's like, no, you get it? You get what I'm saying? But anywho, my point is, he's a 58-year-old man. Don't support what he's saying. But if his life is in danger, G, if his life is in danger in that jail cell, and y'all sending people to kill him, I think y'all should give him the Martha Stewart treatment, you know? Yeah, give him the Martha Stewart treatment, bro. Put him in one of them secluded little houses. Keep him away from the community. I mean, if he's gonna die in there, bro. He's gonna die. He's not gonna make it to 80, 88, 89. I mean, maybe Lord willing, but they're talking about he got blood clots and all this and all that, but he's not gonna make it that far, you know? Just put him in a room by himself. The consensus is most people are still rocking with his music, so they didn't really cancel his legacy. You get what I'm saying? I think most people were already actually aware of what R. Kelly was doing from the very, very jump. I know my parents were. My parents used to tell me all the time that man like young kids. He like little girls, for sure. And then they had a whole video with him peeing on the girl already. You know what I'm saying? And just because they couldn't see his face, but we know R. Kelly, we knew already. You get what I'm saying? So if that didn't send you to jail, it's like, come on, bro. You've been out. He's been out, man. I mean, don't kill the man, bro. Don't kill him. Let him think about his own little thing. Put him in a solitary box by himself. I wouldn't say free him. We got the R. Kelly stuff we needed. You know what I'm saying? We got all the R. Kelly music. You know, we know who he is. We know what that is. We know what that is. You feel me? But I'm saying, either or, just free him, bro. Just free him. If y'all trying to kill him, it's no reason to do all that, bro. There's no reason to do all that. And on the other hand, R. Kelly, if you pulled this off and this is all an orchestration from you, you're a smart ass man. You're a smart ass man. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out my book, Eric's Word, in the comments. Peace.